The president of Nigeria, Bola Ahmed Tinubu's certificate saga that we all thought had come to an end suddenly appeared, and this time around, it is furious. This is because a district court in Chicago ordered the university that Tinubu claimed he attended and graduated from, Chicago State University, to release the certificate, the document that Atiku asked for. Now, everyone was waiting for the university to finally release those documents to Atiku Abubakar and also release an oral deposition. But as you know how it is done in a democratic setting, all of this was put on hold as Bola Ahmed Tinubu quickly put in an appeal to stop the university giving out his documents to Atiku Abubakar. Welcome once again to this channel. If you're just coming across it, tap on the subscription button, the red notification icon bell, very important. Tap on it. Now, the judge, knowing fully that Atiku is requesting for these documents to tender it in evidence at the Supreme Court in Nigeria, she quickly moved, inviting all parties in question to appear before her. And this was done via a video conference call. In the hearing, Bola Ahmed Tinubu begged the court to stop or delay the release of his documents to Atiku Abubakar. I'm sure most of you will be wondering if this man attended this university, if he actually graduated from this university, even if it's a diploma. Why is it so difficult for him to present records? Well, some are insinuating or thinking or saying that Bola Ahmed Tinubu probably failed woefully in the university, and that's why he doesn't want people to see records of his failure. But regardless of this, are there other evidence that will come to light? Of course, we've seen some couple of discrepancies, such as signature, the date, and the gender on the certificate that Bola Ahmed Tinubu tendered. To remind you, this is not the first time that Bola Ahmed Tinubu had issues with his certificate. It happened when he wanted to be governor of Lagos State. Now, this is a man that allegedly claimed that he made first class in the university. And one will wonder why records of his educational accomplishment cannot be tendered publicly if there is no skeleton in the cupboard. Why should this be a mystery? A lot of people have asked questions. At this time, at this period, at this moment, in this era, why haven't we gone past issues of educational qualification? We met the same in the government, the past government of Major General Muhammadu Buhari, retired the president of Nigeria, where his ordinary school living certificate could not be tendered. I am kind of thinking that Bola Ahmed Tinubu is doing all of this to probably stop his disqualification, because somehow it seems there are some, deep secrets as regards his education. Well, some have argued if he had issues with his certificate, how was he able to get a job, even if it is that of a consultant to a firm called Deloitte? And not just that alone, he is said to have worked with Mobile. Well, I am kind of thinking that Bola Ahmed Tinubu does not want certain things to come to light, and I am not happy with this development. It is so sad why the certificate and educational qualification of a man who is said to be intelligent, who is said to be an A-list, A-class or first class when it comes to accounting, why is it so difficult for him to present his certificate to the world and probably show pictures of his time or times in the university? Now, having said that, I need to remind everyone that the Constitution of Nigeria does not necessarily indicate or make it compulsory that you should be a university graduate before you can apply for the job of president in Nigeria. What is required is for you to have gone to a secondary school and at least minimum possess O-level certificate or similar, according to the interpretation. But I believe that what Atiku Abubakar is actually gunning for here is the presentation of a fraud or a forged certificate. That exactly is what it is. And according to constitution, should any candidate present such, that candidate must be disqualified. Atiku Abubakar is doing all that he can do because he knows that after the tenure of Bola Ahmed Tinubu, should he remain president of Nigeria, he will be too old, and I do not think or know, or I don't know anyway, if he will be in his right mind and senses, if he will be strong enough to continue to push and to contest. It's a rigorous process. I do not know if he will be able to do that in the next couple of years. Now, there are a lot of questions to be answered by Bola Ahmed Tinubu, and I think he should quickly, speedily answer these questions by presenting the facts and the evidence to back up whatever it is that he say or he has said. Is it that Bola Ahmed Tinubu presented a forged certificate back in those years due to his past, or the kind of person that he is? And I'm kind of wondering, and I'm sure that a lot of you are also wondering, why he had to engage in such. Did you graduate? Did someone else apply on your behalf? Did someone else certificate or educational document got used for you? What exactly is it that you're hiding? What is it that you do not want Nigerians to know? Are you trying to hide your forged certificate, the initial one? And if the new one is presented, probably they will be able to compare. What exactly is this problem? Why would a man go to such length to forge a certificate? Is it that he was afraid back in those years to go to university that he claimed that he attended to request for a certificate? And one would wonder why he could not move along with his certificate when he left the United States of America. After all, there are no indication that he spent time in the prison. There are no records of Bola Ahmed Tinubu being imprisoned or being indicted. We all know that he was charged, and at the end of the day, he had to forfeit certain amount of money, and this money is said to have come from lodgements. These are lodgements, huge amount of money paid into his account by certain groups of people who are connected to some kind of criminal, activities such as substance, what I mean, drugs and all of that. So Bola Ahmed Tinubu is someone who has a lot of dirty past, and it is connected to his education even. And I am kind of wondering how he went about it. Is it that he never even took the O-level exams in Nigeria? Because he could have presented that alone and nothing more. But it seems he doesn't have records of his O level. If he had it, that is enough for him to be governor of the state, Lagos State, even though he became Lagos State governor. And it is enough for him to also be president of Nigeria. But this man said he's a very intelligent man, that is scored perfect, in the university. But now he is unable to present certificates that matches, what he claimed. What are your thoughts as regards this one? Drop your comment, like, and share, subscribe to this channel. See you in the next update.